Ay. Ang bilis eh, boom. Ano ba eh?
Ay! Nandun ka pala. Hi! Ba't ang laki ko? Ano ba yan? Wait lang. Oh my God. Parang Godzilla. Parang Godzilla. Ayan.
My God. Hi, everyone. Teka, titingnan ko muna ha. Mag-ano tayo ngayon. Go.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, people in the Philippines.
Good morning, everyone. Yes.
Good evening, people in the US.
In the US.
Good morning, night, everywhere around the world.
I know, because anywhere, I'm sure sa ibang dako ng mundo, dako talaga yun. Did I say it right? There's it's 5 o'clock or 2 o'clock or whatever, right? So right now it's 10 p.m. in the US, especially in New York, New Jersey, in the East Coast. And sa Pilipinas, it's 10 a.m. Feeling ko nga parang tayo may mga night show na, nagiging night show na tayo ngayon eh, no? So, pero okay lang. It's okay. Like, I mean, at least, I hope you guys will, samahan nyo kami sa at least 10 o'clock. It's a Friday. Friday ba?
It is Friday. It's a happy Friday. Oh, no.
Is it a Friday? It's Saturday. Oh, shit. Wala na ako.
Happy
oh my God.
Saturday.
It's happy Saturday, guys. Oh my God. Happy Saturday, Jcas.
Oh my God. I'm drinking my favorite margarita again. It's clear margarita. The thing is,
why is it clear?
I drank until 4 a.m. last night.
By yourself?
No, I had a guest, right?
Oh yeah, I know.
But
I want to know what happened to that.
Oh
guest.
no, he's my friend. He's my neighbor. The thing is, oh my God, that's why I woke up like in the afternoon. So the whole day of Saturday was just being a vegetable and watching and binging shows all day.
I know. Plus, it's so gloomy today. Like it's
raining.
So it's okay.
That's the way I like
it.
I love gloomy days. So this is.
I know. But tomorrow it's gonna be so beautiful. So and thank God in the U.S. Majority of yung mga beach natin ngayon are open. So but you need a pass and social distancing has to be applied and God, the whole 9 yards. Yes.
Like what I posted on my Facebook. The government texted like in NYC, the beaches are open, but you can only walk and wade in the water. You can't even sit down.
Exactly.
You can't have any gatherings and parties, but you can go on a boardwalk and walk on the sand, and then get the hell out afterwards.
I know, and you have to be there at I think 11 a.m. Yung ibang cut nila is until 11 a.m. and then after that, you can't get in anymore. You need to purchase a pass ahead of time. So, teka, hi nga pala. Hi, Madam Lettuce watching. Good morning.
Yeah, let's say hi to the mga suki natin. Ayan.
Yes, hello po pa. Sigaw naman po dyan, ha? Salamat. Oslek Napoles. Hello, kumusta kayong lahat? And Marvic Chan is also watching. Oh, guys, by the way nga pala, I'd like to say thank you to Tita Rolly again for the wine. Di ba lagi? Darating na sa'yo. And Lali Amante is also here. Hi, Lali Amante.
And then, also, good morning then to Cecile Puno Rimando and Arnold Duterte. Thank you for being the first one here. Yes.
Oh my God. Oh, yan. I'm sure excited na sila. Sawa na silang marinig yung mga chikahan natin. So anyway, guys. I-intro natin ngayon kasi my God, excited na ako sa special guest natin. Okay?
Yeah.
For tonight and for, sa Pilipinas naman umaga. Okay? So, intro ko na ha. Okay. Our special guest for tonight is one of the hottest TV hosts, actress, dancer, fashion designer, social media influencer, a model, and a businesswoman. God, Jane of all trade, no? She was also one of the first batch of Star Magic in the Philippines during in 1995. She was also the first Filipino VJ of MTV Asia. She was also even dubbed as the dance
Dancing
diva.
diva.
The dancing diva. Yes.
Honey, hunty.
Guys, okay, let's get to know her, especially her secret to success and how she maintains her sexy figures after giving birth. My God, she just became a mom like 2 months ago. And boom, ang sexy pa. I need that tips. And ladies, makinig tayo ngayon, especially ngayong quarantine na nagtatabaan tayong lahat. Okay, guys, please welcome the beautiful Miss Regine
Tolentino.
Yes! Here's to that. Hey, guys.
Kumusta?
Nice to meet you. I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
Oh
wow,
God.
It's nice to meet you guys. I miss the US so much. I'm a Cali girl, but I'd love to go and check out your side of America when we can.
Wait, diba, you grew up in California, right? I mean, you were born in
California.
Oh,
Yes.
wow. For how long did you stay in California?
I was born and raised in California. I grew up in the Bay Area in Fremont, and I moved down south to Orange County. And on my 4th year of high school, I transferred here to the Philippines. So I've been here for about 25 years, if you can do the math.
When was the last time you've been here in the States or even in Cali?
I was in the States probably a few years ago. Yeah. But we stayed in Huntington Beach, LA, and just in Sanpo, Vegas. We just stayed on that side.
Oh my God. Kaya, ito, bago namin, because we have a lot of questions, okay? And a lot of viewers are tuning in right now. So, do you have, I know. What is that? What are you drinking right now?
Oh, yeah. So this is white wine.
Oh, yes.
I'm not supposed to have too much because I'm lactating. I'm a breastfeeding mama, but
I know, right? Oh my God! So,
I love that because you're like usually we have guests in the morning. They would like not have any alcohol, but girl, you're a cool chick.
Wow,
with the wine.
It's been a while, so.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
It's a good reason.
It's an honor.
A little bit, yeah. Okay,
Okay, okay, Miss Regine Tolentino, welcome to
Over a Glass or Two.
Ayan, tayo, cling. Okay.
Thank you.
Teka, kumusta ka dyan? How's everything na naka-quarantine kayo? Kumusta? Like, how are you guys coping up with COVID-19?
And I've been working. Yeah, I have been working since I was 16 years old, nonstop. Even with my other kids when I was young, because I gave birth at age 20 and 21 and 22. So like I am totally enjoying ECQ because I get to have quality time. It's like my first consecutive days off, and I get a chance to do everything that I never had the chance to do, like watch TV, check out YouTube videos, clean the house, fix my children's photo albums, and bond with the new baby. So we're having a great time. I'm also just living it up and eating what I want to, and just taking it easy. I never had the privilege of sleeping in my regular schedule. So like waking up late and like just chilling and not being stressed for a certain time was amazing. So yun.
Ang maganda kasi, at least you got a chance to bond with your kids, no? Especially to your 2-month-old baby.
Yes. So you can imagine, I have 2 young ladies. My eldest is 21 years old. She just graduated from Ateneo Business Management. My other daughter, she's first year in Mint College. It's a film school. So they're all over the place. They're busy and they're adults. And then now all of a sudden we have this baby in the house. And so it's like we're starting all over again. So all of those memories from 19 years ago, because my bunso is 19 years old, is coming back, my motherly instincts and everything. And so it's so much fun because Rain and Reagan, my older daughters, are like mommies as well to our youngest. So it's really fun in the house because our little one is truly a bundle of joy. She's just so much fun, and we have the best time just bonding and passing her around. So no stress at all.
Wait, what's your secret? Because I want to know. I gained so much weight, especially now that for almost 3 months na kami dito naka-quarantine. I mean, ako at least 3 months.
Yeah, so, Jessie, you gained weight, but you didn't get pregnant. Remember, huh?
I know exactly, right? And you got pregnant, and you still have. Huh? I know. So, what do you usually do? Like, you're so skinny. Like, do you exercise? Like every
contour lang,
no.
Yeah. Well, okay. Well, the thing is, after you give birth and you breastfeed, that's like a real shortcut to losing weight. However, that only works like the first month. And now that my baby's 2 months and I'm CS kasi, I have the clearance to get back to working out. And so just like the last few weeks, I sort of started doing online workouts with some of my instructor friends where they do live classes. I have a PT that I do with my daughters. We have a few sessions a week wherein he gives us like some exercise to do online. And the diet as well. It's so hard because Dondi cooks up a storm. He's like a master chef. So like we have some gourmet meals every day. So I can't say no. I'm not like I'm losing weight, but slowly. So I did gain like 65 pounds during my pregnancy. So I still have a long way to go from like where I started. But yeah, kahit papaano, the diet and the fitness that I'm doing helps out. And slowly but surely, like I'll lose maybe a pound or two a week. But hindi pa ako hardcore. Just kind of limiting my food and less on the carbs, and maybe I'll eat one sugary thing a day. Whereas before I love sugar. I love anything sweet and candy and juice and all that stuff. So I'm a little bit more conscious now, but not that hardcore because I mean, whereas before in my line of work, I do a lot of fitness events all around the country and even abroad. So it's important that like I'm in super shape, but I have an excuse now because of a baby. So like I know I still my baby fat. So I'll take advantage of that for the next 3 months. And then after that, I don't think it's valid anymore. So I have to be a little bit more strict. But other than that, I'm still trying to enjoy it because you don't want to have a meal with your family and like not eat the same things that they are eating, right? Especially when they've slaved over their recipes and it's their pride and joy, whatever they're creating. So yeah, food is a big thing in our house. So we make sure that it's a happy bonding moment rather than, I think food, kasi like when you diet, it's like you're depriving yourself and it does something to you psychologically.
Exactly. Yes.
Do you
eat rice? Do you eat rice?
I don't. Yeah, I don't eat rice anymore. Actually, maybe if I do, probably half a cup and once a day. Okay. Less as well on the bread and pasta, but it's the carbs, man. It's so hard.
Because I don't eat rice a lot. But I love bread like Oprah. I will never go. I will die without bread, basically.
Ang hirap, no? Diba, imagine mo, tapos yung kids mo, like, they want to eat rice all the time, and you're just like looking at them, ay, teka, wag muna.
It's hard. It's torture. And plus, actually, when you're breastfeeding, I feel hungry all the time. So it's really challenging. But you know what? What does help is intermittent fasting. So we do the 16-8 rule, wherein we're not eating for the 16 hours. And then the 8 hours, we try to fit in all of our meals in that time. And it works out, especially for men. And JCass, I don't know if you want to try that, but it seems to be effective for men because Dondi lost more than 20 pounds over ECQ. Just doing intermittent fasting and no diet at all.
Wait, so what time do you start? Like 16 hours, you're not supposed to eat. What time do you start? Like
right,
not to
so
eat?
We would eat at 11 a.m. and we would stop at around 7.
So 11 a.m. and then 7.
And then stop at 7, yeah. So
oh my God. Wait,
and then you can eat anything you want in between that 11 to 7, right?
Well, that's what he does. That's what but me, I can't do that because my metabolism is different. So I will eat a little bit less than I usually do and try to abstain from carbs and sugar. But yeah, for him, it worked wonders. Try mo, Jcas.
No, because I know,
I
I know.
tried it for
I
20
need
minutes.
it. Oh my
Pag hindi ka
God.
talaga kumain sa gabi, even without doing the
Try
internet.
mo, Jessie, di ba?
Oo, nagahang siya. Sorry.
Oo.
Oo, nagahang ng konti. Nagahang si Miss Regine. Oo, ganyan talaga ang live.
Antayin natin siya.
Yeah, how's that?
Wait, a little bit, yeah. Oo, ano pa rin, no? Naghahang pa din.
Ayan, okay, go.
Ayan, perfect. Okay,
Sabi
go.
ko kanina, sino ba yung Frozen? Ako ba o siya?
Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
But like what I'm saying, yes, kahit hindi ko mag-intermittent, pag tinatry ko hindi kumain sa gabi, yes, you would feel really light as a feather in the morning. So I believe that.
Yeah.
Regine, like, question ako, like, what about, like, for example, like, let's say, I'll start not to eat, because I try not to eat rice before, but because of the quarantine, I've been eating rice, right? So let me try like to stop eating rice, but ang problema ko kasi si wine. I'm a wine girl. Yes, I drink
wine every night.
Every night. So do you think this is the reason why, right? Like, I drink wine every night. This is like my
your water.
My water. Oh, parang I cannot live without wine, but do you think this is one of the reasons?
Actually, I don't, because wine, they even recommended it's good for the heart, right?
So
I think it's well, I don't know, how much do you drink a day, girl? I can't imagine.
I'm telling you.
That's
3 glasses?
Di ba sinasabi nila,
I know.
Okay ang red wine, 1 glass per night, right?
Hindi.
Girl, I don't think Jessie
Girl,
is
I drink like 3 glasses a night. What
well, damn, your heart must be in really good
I
shape.
know, right?
Well, you know what? At the end of the day, I still think it's the food, because it's 70 to 80% food and 20% exercise. True. So it has to be like the intake talaga. At the end of the day, that's a liquid. So, it does have calories, it does have sugar, but like it probably is coming more on the meat, on the food that you eat. Now, for me, like before, I used to like rice, but when I wanted to lose weight, I would stop eating rice, and my substitute would just be vegetables or like achara.
Oh my God.
Yun yung magiging kasabay ng ulam ko, the vegetables. So try mo yun.
Sige nga, tatry ko yan. Galing yan kay Miss Regine Tolentino.
No, but if you start it, I mean, you're just gonna get used to it, and then it ang laking nakakabawas if you just give that up seriously, or at least a portion of it.
A portion of it. Sige, gagawin ko yan. Pero wait, question, since I know you gave birth at a very young age, at 2021, right? Pero na-maintain mo pa rin yung tipong naging crush ka pa rin ng bayan. What type of mother are you? Kasi syempre parang you're very young, and then tapos ngayon may teenage, like during that time na, na-miss mo ba yung parang, oh my God, gusto kong gumimik, gusto kong ganito. Like, so how did you handle it?
Yeah, actually, so I married young at 18. Yes. I had my first child at age 20, and I've been wrong, but see, like I missed out on all of those things. Despite the fact that I was an MTV VJ, I was traveling, I was around a lot of people. Even if I wanted to, I was not a party girl, because I did not have that luxury, because I was just working all the time, doing movies, TV shows, and the family. And then I started business at age 20 as well. I have my boutique. So I did like nagdalaga ko late na. So after I separated with my ex at age like 36, that is the first time I had my glass of wine. I tell you, I do not drink. My lifestyle is super like straightforward, very like career oriented, and I was just on a roll. Like my momentum was just like hindi tumigil. So after we split up, I was like, I need to do some soul searching. I think I need to live my life a little, right? And at that time, my daughters were already teenagers, and even them, they're like, Ma, go out, have fun, meet some people. You can't just live like this forever, that you're just working all the time. And I'm like, you know what? You're right. I think I need to see the world. So I really continued to work still. However, like I did have my first glass of wine at age 36 years old. And I'm like, oh, so this is what it's like.
Oh my God! What the heck was I missing?
I know.
Congratulations.
What?
Thank you.
Virgin
I mean, better late than never, diba?
Yes.
So virgin ka pala talaga sa drinking.
Alcohol.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So like I had no experience, and then I started hanging out. I never had a barkada. So I started meeting some people, like some friends from work and like Zumba instructors. They became like my best friends, and we'd like hang out after my Zumba events. And I just had a great time, just just conversing with people outside of my immediate family, my 2 kids and my ex at the time, diba? So it was such an eye opener for me na parang, okay, ito pala yun. Okay, I like it, I like it. And slowly, I was able to live my life a little bit more. And hindi naman necessarily nagdalaga because I never had a chance to really gimmick. Ito nga lang talaga yung ECQ is my official break because if you have to understand, I'm sure you know this, Jessie. I had a morning show. Alam ni Tony yan.
Yes, Tony.
I
Hi,
would work
Tony. Yes.
since hi Tony's watching. I've been with
Wow.
I've been with Unang Hirit since age 23. So my daughters were like age 3 and 2 or 4 and 2 years old at the time. So I had a morning show for the past 15 years where I would be on 5 days a week live from and I'm the outside girl. I'm featuring everything that's outside of the studio. So my day starts like at 2 or 3 a.m. and then I go to the office.
Wow.
So yeah, and then I'd have shoots and corporate shows and stuff like that. So
grabe. Naghang ulit si Miss Regine. Yeah, naghang ulit siya.
Ayan.
Ayan, okay na. Pero grabe, no? Like, wow, nasashock ako. Kasi I thought like looking at you, kasi
sorry, you're lagging.
Oo, naglalag kami. Naglalag, no? Workway. Okay na?
Okay. Can you hear us?
Can you hear us? Okay na? Naglalag pa din? Naglalag? We're okay? Hindi na siya naglalag eh.
Yeah,
Can you hear us?
But you can't hear us. Can you hear us?
Can you hear us?
There's it's a little bit garbled.
Oo. But is it okay now? Oo nga, no?
She can remove
the what? Oh,
Can't
yeah,
really
if you want, you can remove the earphones. Tapos start from
try to take out the earphones?
Yeah, try to take out the earphones, maybe.
Try taking out the earphones now.
Yes,
Here, let me have that. You can do it.
Nag-ano. Ganda pa rin talaga niya, no? Grabe. Walang kupas. Pahiram nga ng mukha, girl.
Parang sinabi ko, hindi naman kami masyado. Hindi naman nagkakalayo. Tinan mo. Hindi naman masyado nagkakalayo.
Correct. Tony Pua, I love you. She's my girl. My girl. You will meet her, Bax, kasi she works in GMA 7. Na-meet since college pa kami. My God, sobra, I love her. And she introduced me, Regine Tolentino. Nawala si Regine ng konti. It's okay.
Dahil dyan, pinantay natin siya, mga kaibigan.
Yes, mag-hi muna tayo.
Hello, Lali Amante.
Lali, happy birthday. Birthday mo ba, Lali?
Sino may birthday? Billy Joe Yang, hello.
Oh, hi, Billy Joe. Regine is a very humble and she always gives me positive energy when watching her YouTube vlogs. Amazing.
Ito si Arnold, sabi niya. Arnold Ditera, sabi niya, birthday daw niya. Happy birthday, Arnold.
Happy birthday, Arnold. Oh, sorry, hindi ko nakita. Oo. I know. Mag-zumba ako watching Regine Tolentino's YouTube channel. Ako din, malapit na rin ako mag-zumba. Kasi nga, idol ko talaga yan. Grabe, ang ganda niya.
Girl, huwag ka na mag-zumba. Kumain ka na lang ng humba.
Humba?
Di ba ang sarap ng humba? Oh my God.
By the way, Tops Ramirez, Chef Tops Ramirez, may naghumba, nandito kanina, dineliver niya yung humba. Dineliver niya yung
picture. Nakita ko dinuguan.
Tomorrow, hindi pa. Dinuguan din. And then,
bukas mo kami patata kami ng food post.
Yes. Oo, tapos, yung friend kong si Olivia is, Bax, you should try the best sisig in town.
Oh, yeah.
Olivia.
I've seen it.
Oh my God. She's so beautiful. Hi, Tony is watching. Hi, Tony Pua.
Cute.
Oh my God. Ang ganda.
What's her name?
Oh my God, sis.
Single.
She's so beautiful.
Oh my God.
Parang si Mami, oh. Ang ganda. Sis. Uy, pag umuwi kami siya na, can I meet your beautiful daughter?
Sure.
She's so beautiful. Probably worth it, no? So, I mean, can I ask you something? Did you plan this, or did you plan to have a baby girl, or I mean, not a baby girl, a baby?
And I just didn't think it would happen so soon because we were together for 4 years or 3 years, And at the time, we were just talking about it, and like I didn't even know because like I'm irregular, so like I just didn't think. I mean, it's just been like that for so long that I didn't think that. Oh, am I gonna have to? I thought I was done now. So
yeah.
I was like, wow, this is crazy. I can't believe it. Like I couldn't even imagine myself having a baby again. And I would tell Donnie, I'm like, can you just imagine us running after a toddler at this age? You know, because like I'm 41 already, and so like, you know. But then my doctor's like, yeah, have another one.
Oh my, she's so worth it. Look
because
at that.
I was checking your Insta earlier, and I was like, oh my, look at her cute daughter. So like, a baby? She just had a baby?
Ang ganda niya, grabe.
Oh.
Pero she's so beautiful. But oh my God, since I know you started very young, right? So would you like your kids to, you know, if they want to be, Mom, I want to be an actress.
An entertainer, yeah.
An entertainer. Would you allow them to be an actress?
We have several offers, and I'm just like, yeah, go for it. Sila na yung parang, no, I need to finish my studies. I mean, I'm the more, they're actually the more conservative ones. And you know, so like, yeah, I mean, the option is there. And sometimes they take gigs or some stuff like that, but they're really focused on their studies. My other daughter, Reagan, this is Rain over here, say hi. Ayaw
makita. Marami kang fans sa US, grabe. Okay, go. Oh my God.
Is like modeling, and she's doing some hosting gigs, and she's and both of them are actually quite active on Instagram. That's Rain Maristella on Instagram, the eldest, and the other one
we'll put it, yeah,
is Reggie. So yeah, I mean they're active in that way. They're like doing their social media thing, and of course Rosie even has her own social media account.
Oh my God!
Oh. And speaking of social media,
yeah,
oh my God! Right? Yeah. I mean, wait. Did you design that wrap on her head?
All the little outfits, the head.
Oh my God! I need that, girl.
Kailangan ni Jcas yan. My God.
Oh, and by the way, speaking of social media, I know that I saw that you have actually 2 Instagram shows, Tea Time, and then the Morning Hustle.
The Morning Hustle, yeah.
Okay, so the Morning Hustle, it's all about their side hustles, success stories, business, lifestyle, fitness, what people do, not necessarily celebrities, but just like regular businessmen, women, entrepreneurs, or just people who've been through a lot or have something to share. It's about the whole inspirational aspect of it for the hustle, like how people can bounce back after ECQ, you know, like all of the different life hacks and business opportunities that are out there. Okay. That's the Morning Hustle. That's on every Monday and Wednesday, Philippine time at 10 a.m. And then the other is called Tea Time with Regine Tolentino. So like I really don't drink like in real life, except for now. But we're having tea at 5:45 every Friday with a celebrity guest. So we have our little quick fire segment, and then we do like question and answer about like how they started and what their story is and what they're up to and what makes.
Grabe, no?
I'm glad that you're doing that because you know what, Regine, you are a quintessential host.
You are. Actually, you are. Pero wait, speaking of that, you mentioned earlier that yung isa, di ba? Yung isa nga, kasi you have like 2 shows right now, right? Online. You talk about like how they started and everything. Can we ask you a question naman? Kasi I was like searching like how you started because I'm a fan of yours since I was in the Philippines.
Definitely ask.
Talaga kami. Fan kaming dalawa talaga sobra. So how did you start it? Like, alam ko, you started at the age of 16. So paano ka na-discover? Yes.
So it goes like this. Like I was born and raised in California, like I said earlier. And then my mom forced me to move here in the start of my senior year in high school.
Oh.
My family moved here earlier, and I was supposed to just finish up high school and go to college at UCLA. That was like my dream school, right? So like I moved here, and like my mom goes, okay, since kasi sanay ako being really active in high school, like doing drama club and cheerleading and being really involved in all of these scholastic events and social, what do you call it? Student council and stuff. So when I moved here, she's like, alam ko hyper ka, so mag-artista ka na lang. And I'm like, Mom, I can't even speak Tagalog. What am I going to do in the Philippines? we would rarely visit here in the Philippines. So like, I was just like, and then she goes, no, mag-artista ka. And I'm like, how? I don't know what Philippine TV is like except for Eat Bulaga that I would watch like maybe once a year on the Filipino channel when you come across it, right?
Yeah.
Wala na, basta. So like, she just introduced me to Kuya Germs, and Kuya Germs like had me do it like a photo shoot, and then I'm like, I was watching the show, and I'm like, I can't do that, Mom. If ever, I'll just be like a backup dancer, and I'll do it for fun, because I can't see myself doing like drama or other stuff because of the language problem, right?
Yes, exactly.
I was also invited to ABS-CBN to watch a show, San Linggo na po sila, which is the noontime show before. And then I met Mr. Manahan, and he invited me to Artist Talent Center. And that's it. He just goes, so I went to his office, and he's just like, so do you want to be a celebrity here in the Philippines? And I'm like, sure. Why not? There's nothing else to do. What can you do? And I'm just like, I'll try whatever you want me to do. And they're like, okay, she's in. So they put me through workshops, and then they just like, put me in different shows, and they just tried to see where I fit. And I did Tagalog lessons, and then, yeah, I was just like dancing and acting, doing sitcoms, and then one thing led to another. And here we are, 25 years later.
25 years later.
Yung mom mo, barkada niya si Kuya Germs. Ganon?
Hindi naman niya sa mall. As in, parang ano lang. She's like, oy, walang ginagawa yung anak ko. Galing sa States. Pag-artistain mo. Hindi man siya kilala. My mom has like a really strong character. So,
oh my God.
Dalhin mo na lang sa studio. And then she's like, sige, salang mo na yun sa show. As in, ganun lang my mom. She's kind of like,
oh my God.
And Kuya Germ's like, okay, pasok na natin sa show. And I'm like, wow, what am I gonna do? It's so funny. So,
my stage mom ka pala.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Crazy, but it was fun. I mean, of course, I'm always up for a new challenge and, learning about my culture, my country, and the Philippine showbiz industry. So everything was just a whirlwind experience. And yeah, it was actually overwhelming to be at that celebrity at that time, because I was just so busy, like no time to do anything, and just nonstop schedules every day. So yeah, I guess getting married at a young age was also an escape in some sort, because I was just like just too busy to even go home and like change my clothes sometimes. Sometimes I go studio to studio because my schedules are really busy.
But being a workaholic and being busy is because of you. It's not really because your mom is telling you.
Your mom is telling you. Do you love it?
If I don't want to do it, like she'll say no or whatever. But I'm just like, yeah, sure. Okay, I'll try it. Why not? And nandiyan ka na rin. So you just go ahead and give it to 110%. And then, yeah, it was just, everything was a great experience actually. And I learned so much. And I was able to meet a lot of amazing people and a lot of my mentors. Like I was a super fan of Sharon Cuneta and Gary Vee. And, as growing up in the States, I would watch MTV and I would like just love music videos. And then all of a sudden, like when I was working in Singapore as a VJ, like I would meet like these bands and they would come in and I interview them. And I'm just like, wow, this is a dream come true. So of course, like, I mean, I loved every minute of it. However, like, I was young, so I didn't get a chance to really like appreciate it as much as I do now. But definitely, it was so much fun, and I've been so blessed in my career in that way. And I never really stopped. Thank God. Like I still had work forever. Like even the ones that I started out with aren't active. They all settled down doing other stuff. But I'm still kind of here.
Active ka pa din. But you've been doing a lot of things. Oh. You've been doing like 20, 30. I mean, wow. What else is that? Kasi parang lahat nagagawa mo na eh. Like you're an entrepreneur, 'di ba? Parang you're not a singer, you're a dancer, you're everything, like a model, a VJ. Ano yung hindi pa nagagawa ni Miss Regine Tolentino? Kasi lahat na parang kinarir mo na, girl. Ikaw na, ibibigay ko sa'yo ang corona. Yeah. Ano pa hindi mo na nagagawa?
Kumakain ka ba ng bubog, girl? Tumatawid ka ba sa apoy?
Ginagawa mo? Oh my God, ang galing. Okay. Ano bang hindi pa nagagawa ni Miss Regine Tolentino?
ang gusto ko nang gawin ngayon is more on travel. I didn't get a chance to do that because when you're so busy, sa bagay nagagawa ko siya kahit paano through work. Like I would do my Zumba fitness concert like events in Canada, the US, and all around. So I guess it is sort of travel in that sense. But like I just love to travel. So personally, yun yung gusto kong gawin. Career-wise, like I think I just love to expand my business more. And yun nga, I'm just developing a lot of like different products and stuff like that. So just trying to make that work. But right now I'm at a stage where like I just want to enjoy life. Like you do realize everything that's going on, like life is short. It's not all about work and money. It's just
You're right.
time and like raising my kids well and just like taking each day as it is and living in the moment, diba? So like I do have all of these goals and stuff, but like I want to be here right now and absorb it all.
Have you been to Europe?
Italy.
Italy. Have you been to Europe?
Oh my God.
When I went there with my girls, just the three of us, when we were soul searching during a very challenging time in our life.
Natin siya, Jcas.
We did Paris, Italy, London. Yeah, it was awesome. I loved it. It was so much fun, but it was so expensive.
Yes.
Okay. May question pala ako.
Okay.
Balik tayo dun sa pagiging VJ mo. You know why? Because during that time, I am so in love with music videos as well. Di ba yung time na yung dati, di ba, Regine, ang music video, inaabangan natin sa TV, unlike now, di ba, parang wala na lang.
Yeah.
And when I saw you, suddenly MTV Asia opened and you popped in there, you're the first Filipino VJ, I was like, oh my God.
What?
Regine Maricela.
Yeah.
And then you were there, you were representing Philippines on international platform. And you were with, di ba, anak ni Casey Kasem, si Mike Kasem.
Yes.
I remember Jamie Aditya. Tapos,
Nadia.
Alam ni Jcas yan.
You paved the way for G. Tonji and Sarah Meyer, di ba? So, how was that experience for you? And paano ka nakuha doon pala sa gig na yun?
Oo, paano ka nakuha doon?
So I was invited for an audition. I didn't even know it was for MTV at the time. But when they asked me to come in, they say, okay, it's like you're VJing. So pretend that you're going to introduce a band or a music video. So I just did that. I was in the Mylong building, if you remember that place in Makati. And
where is it?
Mylong building.
Mylong building. Okay.
It's in Makati. So I just went inside and I just did my thing, just like talk whatever. And then after like 3 months, I get a call back and they're like, okay, they're sending you to Singapore for another audition, but it's for MTV Asia. So I'm just like, yeah, let's go. So at the time I was 17 years old, right? So I was like, okay, I had to travel with my dad. My dad's really kind of conservative and all, but he was super excited for me. And we went together. And then when I did my audition, like he was in the backstage in the director's booth and I was out there. They're like, okay, can you read this for us? So I read it. And then they say, okay, can you do like your own spontaneous spiel? So I'm just like, yeah, okay, next band, whatever, blah, blah. And like, okay, can you do it in your language? And I was like, like,
patay.
Yeah. So it's a nagi. They're like, do it in your language. And then I'm like, okay. So bulol pa ako, wala akong alam pa na Tagalog. So like I only knew a few words. So I just be like, magandang umaga, sinigang, okay lang, whatever. Just I made adobo, salamat po, maligayang Pasko, whatever.
Maligayang bati. Oh.
Kind of like look cool, like pretend like I know what I'm talking about, or like, and they're like, okay, great, good job, right? So like my dad comes out, he's like, what the hell did you say? And I'm like, I hope it sounded like it was Tagalog. And he's like, yeah, he's laughing his head. You made no sense whatsoever. But yeah, that's how it started. And I got the job. And so when I got it, like, it was crazy because I'd have to travel 2 weeks there, 2 weeks here, 2 weeks there at a time to do my shows. And it was a lot of fun, but it was a lot of travel with my dad. And I met like Alanis Morissette, the Backstreet Boys, Simply Red. So it was just crazy. It was a lot of fun. I was just very, very lucky maybe to be in the right place at the right time.
At the right time. Wala ka naging boyfriend na mga, mga big boy bands? Di ba mga sikat na artista, sikat na international? Wala. Or nagpa-cute sa'yo? Nag-arana sa'yo? Walang ganong thing.
Right? So I'm interviewing the Backstreet Boys, right? And AJ, yung parang medyo bad boy nila, right? Super crush ko siya. Like, so I'm interviewing them. I'm like a teeny bop or like a fan. I'm a fangirl, right? And then he's like, so what are you doing later? And then I'm like, nothing on air, right? And then after the show, he's like, so do you want to hang out at this Hard Rock Cafe? There's like an event there or something. I'm just like, 1 second. So I go, Dad, can I go later? And he's like, no. So that's my short and sweet story. And then that I never went out and did any of those events because my dad was like, I was 17. I was still underage.
You were so young.
Si daddy naman masyadong KJ.
Dad!
Seriously? Oh my. Wait, so okay, aside from being VJ, at the age of 23, 24, diba, you had your own business, which is Regine Tolentino Atelier.
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 Regine
Okay, Atelier.
Tolentino Atelier. Ang tatay ng name di ba?
Ang tares, short.
To say it, Regine Tolentino Atelier.
Okay, so paano naman yun? How did you come up with that? Grabe, talagang lahat na lang. Talagang kinarir mo, girl.
So I was 18 when I got married. When I got pregnant, I was 20 years old, and like I was sewing at the time. I got a sewing machine. So I would sew when I found out that she was going to be a girl, my firstborn. So like I started because I love designing, I love fashion, and I used to make my dolls' dresses when I was young, but by hand. So I was like, okay, cool. So I had this time off. I took time off from work, and I would sew like these dresses in our living room, and then I made this whole collection, 13 dresses for my newborn baby. She comes out, she's like 8.5, almost 9 pounds. Right?
Oh, wow. Okay.
Newborn dresses that I made didn't fit her. And I'm like, okay, so what am I going to do? So I was like, okay, since I have this whole collection, I'm going to go to Rustans and I'm going to present my line. So I went to Rustans and was like, hey, these are my designs. This is the Regine Tolentino baby collection, blah, blah, blah. And they ordered. And that's how it started. In my own living room, we would just manufacture like all these little baby dresses. And from my first PO, I was able to open my boutique, and we started doing it with baby dresses until we started, since I lost weight after giving birth, I started doing my own clothes, started doing wedding gowns. And then when I was back into showbiz, like I was dancing again because I lost weight. So like I would make my dance outfits. And so that's how we started doing the dance outfits. And then I had my dance shows like Shall We Dance? So they got me to be the supplier for their dance wear. So I would design every week. And then I supplied for like the Sunday shows like ASAP and SOP or those Sunday shows. PO5 for Channel 5. So and then movies and commercials, and it just kind of led to another. So we were able to do all of these things. And since we had such a huge collection of all of these costumes that we would provide for TV shows and celebrities, like, why not make it for rent? So it became a costume, dance wear, and formal wear rental shop, which was a niche because walang ganon dito. And people would just come to us to get the same kind of clothes that celebrities wear at a discount. And they don't have the stress of like keeping it and maintaining it, diba? Because it's rented. So that's how it started, and we are celebrating our 21st year this June 8th. And
ang galing mo.
Ang galing mo. Ano ba, I swear, napahanga ko lalo.
You're doing nasa in front of the camera ka na. You're probably doing the dance number. You're doing the hosting. Tapos ikaw pa yung nag-provide ng damit. Ikaw na lahat, girl. Ikaw na mag-direct. Ano ba gagawin?
Ako, feeling ko, nung nagsabog ang Diyos ng talent, yung payong mo, ginawa mo upside down.
Tapos ganyan ka. Ang ganda mo pa. Grabe ka naman.
Akin na to.
You know what? Masipag lang talaga ako. And I'm just super, naghahanap talaga ako ng opportunity, and I'm just always open to try it. And sometimes it doesn't always work. Sometimes I just charge it to experience. But at the end of the day, like I'm very blessed because the things that I do are my passions. Diba? I love fashion. I love dance. I love my family, and it's all kind of interconnected. And then travel, I get to do that as well. So I just try to be as positive as much as I can. But yeah, I mean, I must say I do work really hard. Hindi naman madali lang for this to happen. And I have experienced so much heartbreak, so much hardships along the way. That could be like another hour, 2 hour, 3 hours.
2 hours of kwentuhan.
Pero I didn't experience it all. And yeah, everything from like BIR to SSS to people making caso to me and stuff like that in the business act and things. People because of the fact Inglesera, baka they think that like I don't know what I'm doing because I have an accent or something like that, and people want to get money or take advantage of me. So it is very challenging. Kaya to be around for 21 years is like it's no walk in the park. It's really a roller coaster ride.
Exactly.
And we're still is that the thing though? So this is ECQ, and in my 21 years of business, this is the most challenging time. I'm sure you guys can relate because we're kind of in the same industry. Not only in my career as a host, as a dance fitness instructor, but also as an actress and business owner, wherein wala na ngayon mga events. Diba? No one's in our rent code, right?
True.
Walang ikakasal, walang magano. So I have to be adaptable, and we're shifting now to like PPEs, face masks, uniforms, protective wear, na fashionable. And still, even though it is a gamble, you don't know if it's gonna work. And I have that fear, and I have to be open-minded and prepared also. Now, maybe it's not going to work. So there is a possibility that I don't know how much longer I can hold out for, to maintain the business. Like they say, maybe in a year or two, but like, hindi natin masasabi. So, it may sound like it's all roses and peaches and everything is all fantastic, but really it's a stressful time for me. And I'm still trying to make ends meet. And it's just a never-ending journey and learning process. But, I'm just trying to be positive and innovative in this
you don't have everyone yes
pwede ako pumili ng style ng PPE dyan sa'yo, tapos
may slip
lagyan mo ng rhinestones please.
Mask, lagyan mo ng mga
yeah, so we have like our face mask with the spikes and the chains. We
have
I
like it.
No.
Oh my God.
Hi, abangan mo. You guys follow me on Regine Tolentino Atelier.
Yes.
You guys can see our mga pasabog na collection. Maybe starting this week, we'll be posting some of them. But yeah, I mean, that's the only way to go because wala nang gown at this time. Walang dance outfit.
Exactly. But question, what about, so do you draw? Like you design it yourself? Like
absolutely, I design it 100%. I do have a stylist when on call, si Neil. But everything since day one, I designed myself. And I just, even the patterning, I manage all of that as well.
So where do you get those ideas? Like, alam mo yun, kasi, di ba, usually you're inspired to because of this person or of that person. So, kasi yung mga collections mo, I've seen it and it's really unique. So where do you get those inspiration?
Well, I do a lot of research based on trends, but then I also normally design for the person. So kung ano yung bagay nila, and probably just mix up different elements of whatever the requirements are and what materials I have. I really go out and travel to source out materials as well. So I just try to be really creative. And at the end of the day, what's important is what makes them feel good and confident is what matters to me. Mm-hmm. So I just love accentuating, their assets and making them feel beautiful and sexy. Same for the men, we also do menswear, and that's what's important. And plus, I always just try to make it something unique. I'm not really like a minimalist. I kind of really want them to stand out, look like a diva, look like a real hunk.
Like the showgirl that you are.
The show.
Yeah.
But, sa lahat talaga ng lahat ng sa mga dance shows mo, you design it yourself?
Oh, absolutely. Yes.
So, fascinating.
Girl, ikaw na talaga.
Alam mo natin yung mga fans mo nandito. Nandito si Shell Basig. Hello, Tony Pua.
Hi, Tony.
Mary Jean Saldon Atog said, good day, everyone. Keep safe.
Oo nga, ang aga-aga pa dyan. Pasensya.
Si Crisanto, kamag-anak ko si Crisanto Dane? Watching you from Bulacan.
I think so. I guess.
How good Miss Regine is. Rain, her daughter, was my student then in CSA from Crisanto.
Oh, Crisanto. Miss Crisanto was your teacher down CSA. Cool. Hi now.
Hi to everyone. Alam mo, okay, as I know that everything is still uncertain, right? So, do you have like anything like in your mind na, teka sandali, I have to do something when it comes to my acting career? Meron ka bang, meron ka bang next plan? The showbiz naman?
Yes, so after doing the morning show for a long time, I was so thrilled because I was invited to do a soap for ABS-CBN. However, because of the ECQ, hindi yata matutuloy or baka madidelay siya. So yeah, when it's that for the acting thing, get back into it. Like I have to go back into workshops, just to get back into the circulation again and get the feel of it. It's been a while since my last soap, and yeah, but still, whatever task or whatever work I do have coming up, I try to brush up and work hard to be good at it. Whether it's host, dancing, hindi naman porket dancer. If I have a show next week for dancing, it doesn't mean that okay, just rehearse na lang. No, you have to like really condition and train yourself, and it's a different discipline for every type of dance. Because minsan I'm invited to do a belly dance or a ballroom dance or hip hop. You have to condition yourself also. So I'm lucky that I have a studio right now, which hopefully will be around for a while. I don't know din.
Ang dami mo kasing business. Ayan.
Ang dami mo business. I swear. Alam mo, grabe. No?
So I'm also like figuring out, since walang dance class ngayon, I'm using it for my personal use right now. But syempre, mahal din ang rent eh. Hindi naman just because it's your hobby, you can just like spend as much as you want. I have to be practical as well. So my studio, we're seeing if we can use it as a content studio for different influencers to shoot there, and maybe seminars or stuff like that. But that's another if, because of what's happening.
Hindi natin alam. I know, hindi natin alam.
Help me promote.
Exactly. We will promote you, I promise. Because you know what? I swear, alam mo, naging ano ka na dito eh. Like, alam mo yung parang household name? Pag sinabi mo Regine Tolentino? I swear, yeah.
And you're still active, di ba? Nagpahinga ka man o whatever. Nagpahinga ka nga ba? Hindi ko alam. Parang hindi.
Parang, nagpahinga si Regine. Oh my God. Parang, hindi ka naman did you ever like, sabi mo nga kanina, di ba, na-mention mo na, this ECQ was like your, ito na yung pahinga mo. But aside from ECQ, did you ever have like, at least, let me just like pause for like a month, at least 2 months. Walang ganon?
Never. Ang pinakapahinga ko would be like short vacations, maybe a week. But that would happen probably once a year or maybe once every 2 years. Which yung 1 week din parang wala nga eh. Come to think of it, it only happened recently when I was dating Dottie that we would have vacations. But before that, talagang nonstop. I work even on Sundays because I have a Sunday quiz show before, and I used to have a Sunday variety.
Favorite yung digital LG quiz.
Hindi mo, girl! Sobra!
I always watch that.
Dati, meron akong
cooking show din! Oh my God! So, Marie Santos, cooking show, do you cook talaga? As in, do you really cook?
You know what? I did when I was young, and then I've had 4 cooking shows in my career. So yeah, I love to do it when everything's prepared. But like nowadays, where like my kids cook, Donnie cooks, it's like I don't, because I'm just enjoying. I'm a diva in the house.
Oh my God! Pero question, ito pala nagtatanong. Hi pala, Rosemary Santos. Hi. Magtanong si Lali Amante. Idol ka nito. Friend namin from New York. Bakit yung face mo daw hindi tumatanda? What's her secret? Is she a vampire for real. Nakakanganga ako the whole time watching her face.
Kumamin ka na.
Ano talaga ginagawa
Are you
mo?
Benjamin Button? Kasi
Yung totoo.
Yeah, oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Well, I drink organic acai. So, you know the acai berries from Brazil? Parang concentrated food that you can buy at Watson's or ano. So, yun yung pinaka-supplement ko in the morning. Aside from my breastfeeding vitamins, which is yung mga folic acid and stuff like that, I take the organic. And what that works for me because it's from the immunity. Yeah, so ito, I just take a shot of this every morning.
Ay, ano yan? Sige, bibili namin yan.
Stay healthy and fit. It's a kind of an appetite suppressant as well. And yeah, so aside from that, of course, dancing, and I try to keep a healthy diet. And yun, I think my kids keep me young because like they tell me how to dress sometimes, and then they tell me like things I should listen to and activities. Like I'm doing TikTok with them and like.
Oh, I saw you were dancing with them.
Grabe!
Ba, ganun lang. Basta feel bagets lang. Parang si J-Lo lang. Just J-Lo's my idol.
Actually, ikaw nga ang J-Lo of the I was about to say that. You are the J-Lo of the Philippines. I mean, I feel like pagdating, because I know you're only 41 right now, right? So I feel like even if it's like, let's say 10 years from now, even 15 years from now.
J-Lo is 50 or 51, diba?
Like 50 something.
That's my goal. So
yeah.
Let's talk again. And hopefully, I want abs by Brendan.
Ang tindi. Pero sa question, I think it's aside from, like doing all this, being active, dancing, and drinking all those vitamins and acai. I think one of the reason why you look so young, it's because yung love life mo.
Ayan
happy. May question ako, dali.
Ayan na.
Haba-haba. Girl, umaabot hanggang New Jersey, New York. Ayan,
may love life si bakla. Ang pogi.
I mean, of course, okay. First of all, you're so beautiful. Ang daming guys for sure na talagang nagdi-dream na, oh my God, can I date Miss Regine Tolentino? Pero anong ginawa ni Papa? Bakit niya nasungkit ang puso ni Miss Regine Tolentino? Sa lahat, bakit siya yung, ikaw na nga ang aking mamahalin? Okay, chika naman, paano nangyari yun? Go!
Tell you something first, okay? So, like, my ex was like my first like real boyfriend and my first everything. And so after him, right? So like my kids, after we separated, after almost 18 years of marriage, we separated, and like I didn't know where to begin, right? Because I was like, okay, what to do? So for respect to my kids, like I didn't go out or do anything for 1 whole year. That's why nakapag-travel kami, focus ako sa work and friends, learn how to drink wine and stuff like that, right? So after 1 year, my kids are like, go out. And I'm like, where does a person at my age go out to meet people? Like, I can't imagine myself out in a club or in a bar because like, who else would I go to? Because people my age are just getting married or they just are having their kids. So like, I'd be like, hey girl, can we go out? They'd be like, oh, because my baby's like this. And I'm like, because I'm the only one who has kids, not teenagers now, right? So I didn't know where to start, and I didn't get the chance to really go back into the dating scene. And so I would even ask my friends, hey, can you set me up with someone, because I don't know where to go out to meet people. I don't know how to give the signal na parang, hey, does anyone want to date me right now? But sabi, diba, ako magsabi, okay guys, I'm single. Does anyone wanna? Diba? But wala. So I just kept doing what I was doing, and like I was actually busy din naman, so wala naman akong nakikilala. And so I didn't necessarily put myself out there because I didn't know how, and I was kind of shy to do that. And I'm always really ilang with my kids, like, freaking out that, oh my God, my mom's dating like 50 million people. I never had a chance. Although I was excited to the point I was like talking to my director of my show at the time. I was like, hey, you know what? So this is the thing. I had a show. It's a fitness show. It's called Go Get Fit. And my director there, Nolan, right, invites, I was talking to him like, hey, you know what? I want to do this show because like I'm single now, and I think it would be cool if I do this show with my other girlfriends. Like she's she's single also, and the other one like this, and we can talk about what the dating scene is in the Philippines because I'm ready to date.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be fun? Like we can get different people, and maybe that's how I can meet somebody. He's like, yeah, sure. So he brings along Dondi, another director, and they join the meeting. So we're talking about this show about girl talk in the girl talk in the bathroom, and then so he also directed the show Go Get Fit, and then and we actually hit it off, and then the show never came about because I never had to date anybody else, and so he just came in, and the rest is history, and we're really happy. He's a great guy, and
kinikilig kami lahat. Pati yung daughters mo, kinikilig pa rin.
Yeah, I love him, and he's wonderful. So we're really blessed that he came at a time, because honestly, as much as like I keep telling myself, you know what, you need to go around and meet different people. Everybody's telling me, you have to collect and select and ganyan.
Yes, I say that all the time. Yeah.
And every day I would pray like, oh my God, I really don't want to go through this whole thing of like getting people, not liking him or whatever. I just prayed that the right person would come in, because I don't want to date anyone that I don't have like a future. You know what I mean? Like if I see parang hindi siya potential. I don't even want to waste my time like going
exactly.
Diba? I'm too busy and too old for that probably. So it was a blessing then, I answered prayer that he came along, because I didn't have to go through that whole dating thing, because I was never really good at it anyway.
Kaya pala very tingnan naman, very, di ba, parang in love. Kasi alam mo agad na yung tao na tipong depressed pagdating sa love life. Si Miss Regine, talagang...
wala, hindi. Ang ganda ng aura. Ano ba?
Ang ganda ng aura, grab. But the kids embrace him, right? For sure. Nung na-meet nila, tipong, hi, Daddy!
Yeah.
Oo.
He had to work for it naman. But the thing is, he's really playful, and what's great is the fact that sometimes my kids like go to him first for that point that he became such a wonderful father figure for them, and he came at a time where like we were going through a lot, and so he was just super helpful, and he was really pretty much there for us the whole time, and so it really meant a lot to me and to them that there was someone looking out for us and making us happy in his own small or big ways. And so, I'm blessed in that way.
We're very happy that you're happy in your business and you're happy in your love life as well. Alam mo yan?
Nandiyan pa si Papa. Andiyan si Papa. Mukhang kinikilig din habang pinapanood ka.
He's prepared steak lunch. We have rib eye today. Pag Sunday kasi medyo special yung meal na pinaprepare niya. So, bagay with my white wine.
I know!
Ang galing pa magluto on ba yan? Yung
my
niya.
God! Alam mo,
may mga love life din ba kayo dyan? Sa New Jersey, it's New York.
Good question.
Ayan, maganda ang love life ni J-Cas. Go, J-Cas.
Miss Regine, thank you the silver lining of the COVID is that I'm virtually dating right now. I had candidate number 1 and candidate number 2. But now, candidate number 1 na lang.
Wow. Cheers sa kanya. I'm so happy na, na siya. Diba? Cheers, Max!
Pero Regine, mahirap kasi, alam mo yung, nasa level ka na ng you want to see each other personally na. And I don't have the courage or to muster even imagining to go out. And so it's still a trying time, even though you're connected now, you need to maintain stay connected virtually, basically.
Exactly. Pero at least, kaya ka sabi ko, Box, kasi we've been friends talaga for so many years. So, Box, finally, nagkaroon ka na rin ng jowa!
Wala pa jowa, hindi pa.
Malapit na yan, Diyos ko, Lord.
Ano ka ba?
Sabi ko nga, ginano ko pa kasi ko, Box, nag-sex na ba kayo sa virtually? Sabi niya, Michelle.
Ayoko, no. ayoko magganyan-ganyan yung mga physical thing because I want to give up my my virginity to him personally. Charot lang.
my God! Ayan na, oh. Napakawalang hiya mo talaga.
Yeah, I'm still basic.
Ay, ako, Diyos ko, pag nalaman mo yung story ko, alam ni Tony yan, kasi Tony is my friend since college. I was a battered, wife for 13 years. Tanga din ako, girl. Sobra, oo. Mahaba yung story ko. Kailangan natin mag-inuman dyan. Mahaba yung sa akin. Di ba, pinakita ko sa iyo yung baby ko, yung 8 years old, na gwapo. Ay, naku, Lord!
Yeah, super.
Pwede kong ipaano sa iyo yun.
Love ngayon. Wala.
Meron, of course. I'm dating my best friend.
Ikaw, so you're not in a
relationship. No, right now, no, we're not together anymore with my ex, but I dated my best, actually, he was my best friend, and then, you know what? Guys, panalo pala pag dinate mo ang best friend mo. I mean, at least, I feel like, because you know each other, like everything, like you don't have to pretend anymore because, he knows you so well. You sing the same song, you eat the same food, you go, ba, yung mga ganon. So, tapos, we're not, sabi nila, opposite attracts. Yeah. So kami, walang opposite. Like, meron, yes, a little bit here and there, but talagang nagja-jive talaga kami. That's one good thing about it. Kaya ganon.
But the danger lang there is like, because you're so familiar with each other, di ba? Parang minsan, parang magkapatid na, parang nawawala yung romance. So just try to keep that spice.
Yes, tinatry pa rin. At saka, my God, ang hirap, mahirap. Wine pa mo!
Kaya pala sa nag-wine araw-araw para
Kaya ako
para yun na.
Kaya ako nag-wine every day, actually. So, may ganun. Pero okay naman kasi, like, I've been through a lot, and at the same time, it's like, he was there kasi during that time that I was very devastated. Imagine, like, at that time, my baby was still young, and then he saw my 2-year-old son at that time, like, he saw literally, like, he was like choking and screaming mentally and physically, verbally, like, lahat na. So, I mean, I don't want to date anymore at that time, but thank God dumating, my best friend, and I'm like, and it wasn't even my type at that time. So I'm like, fuck it, sige nga, try na. But okay naman, nag-work kahit paano. Mahabang kwento yan. Kaya nga, legit, pag pumunta ka dito sa US, promise me, talaga.
New York,
I'd love to explore New York, Jersey. Yeah, I have a friend there that is also inviting me. Her name is Irene Abaya. She's actually a head nurse in one of the hospitals there.
Okay.
So yeah, I'd love to visit. I don't have any family or friends except for now you guys and her.
Yes. Oh my God.
We'll take care of you. Don't worry.
I promise.
When you're in the Philippines, you guys have to visit me, and you guys have to, like,
Oh yes.
I'm gonna try your dancing outfits with the feathers and tanga and everything.
Lahat yan gagawin natin. Oh my God. Pasensya na 1 hour na pala.
Thank you for being candid. Oh my God. Thank you for getting to know you more. Alam mo, idol ka na namin, and mas idol ka namin ngayon because you are personally, you're humble, you're candid, you're very nice.
Grabe, as in,
guys, I had fun. Nakakabitin pala to.
Magpaparto kami, ano ka ba?
Magpaparto pa tayo?
Glass or 3 or a bottle.
A bottle, exactly.
Ready ako. May tequila's here waiting. Ayun,
Oh my, akay. Uy, teka, alam mo, ito sabi ni Lali, Miss Regine, I've been using your Zumba videos on YouTube in this quarantine. Thank you so much. I love you. And guess what? Gagamitin ko na rin yung Zumba mo. Kasi I need to lose at least 18 pounds. I gained so much weight, pero gagamitin ko yan. And I'll message you. I'll be like,
i-post mo yan. I-live mo yan. Gagawin mo.
Oh my God. Isisend ko lang sa'yo. Nakakahiya eh. Pag meron na akong yung parang yung ganun mo, yung may mga cut-cut na, tsaka ako siya sasabihin, dahil to kay Regine Tolentino. Pa!
Yeah.
Diba?
Let's make it let's toast that 2020 is gonna be our sexy year.
Yes, sexy year. Yes.
So that, guys, JCAS ha, dapat pag open na yung beach, Boracay at pwedeng-pwede na, we should all have our Boracay bikini bodies ready.
Yes, bikini body.
Yes.
Next year, next year.
Oh, next
Definitely. Oy, pupuntahan ka namin ha. Si Tony Puwa ha. Diyos ko, kailangan. Thank you talaga for introducing Regine Tolentino. Actually, ito
and bago tayo papromote natin siya yung niya, yung mga
yes. Lahat ipopost namin, ipo-full blast namin yan of course for you. And by the way ha, alam mo ba si Tony Puwa, di ba, college friend ko siya, she speaks highly of you. Alam mo, sabi niya, Jessie, isa si Regine sa sobrang pinakamabait, maganda at very humble. Wala ka daw yung tipong malaki, maliit na kala.
That's why you're blessed, girl.
That's why you are blessed. Yung payong bakla, in-upside down mo na, ginanon mo na akin.
Ginawa mong bayong, sinalo mo lahat ng talit at ganda sa mundo.
Oh, thank you so much, Tony, and thanks you guys. I really appreciate the honor and the time that you shared with me. I had fun.
Thank you so much. Oh my God,
ayun na. Fitness overload na naman. Oh my God.
Oh my God. Shush. My God. Next year talaga, kukurutin ko lang dyan. Because uwi talaga. No, we're planning to go home January, February. So definitely we'll visit you.
Here.
Diba? Naku, marami akong pasalubong sa'yo, Rosie. Diyos ko, Lord.
Oo. Puro mga designer yan. Oo, galing kay Jessie.
Tigil ka. Pero basta meron akong mga pasalubong sa inyo pag uwi. My God, thank you so much. Thank you.
So yung Facebook ko ha, Regine Tolentino and Regine Tolentino Atelier. My daughter's Facebooks and Instagrams. Si Rain Maricela is my panganay. She also has a YouTube channel, Rain Maricela. My YouTube channel is Regine Tolentino TV. I also have a TikTok, Regine.Tolentino. Dance na namin. Ito yung pwede na mag-dance din siya with me. Si Reagan, my second child, hers is Reggie on Instagram. That's REIG triple Y. Or Reagan BP again, and Reagan. Basta, all on my post. And of course, si Dondi is also a photographer and director. So meron din siyang Instagram at Dondi Narciso. So yun, busy kami sa mga social media accounts. Yes, and watch Tea Time with Regine Tolentino. That's every Friday, 5:45 Philippine time. And The Morning Hustle every Monday and Wednesday at 10 a.m.
Grabe, ang dab. Alam mo, feeling ko ha, while you're talking, I feel like a year or two, you will have your own reality show with your family.
Show.
Yes.
Would you like that?
Would you like that? Kasi feeling ko, a lot of people would really watch you guys.
Really?
As in, yes, ang ganda-ganda nung basta. May feeling ako. It might happen.
You're busy if-follow ka ng camera.
If-follow ka talaga.
That is the thing you have to consider.
Maybe for a year or so, my God, dadagsain talaga kayo. Yung beautiful baby mo and all. It will happen, girl. Abundant blessings. Of course, sa you at sa family mo. Sobra. I am so excited to meet you.
And you know what? I must say, what you guys are doing too is also a service to other people to keep them entertained, inspired, and informed. So keep doing what you're doing, and more power to you guys.
My God, thank you, Regine. My God.
So I can share this on my account.
Yes, you don't mind. Okay, mag-screenshot tayo.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Oh wait, I need my
Okay, one more. Okay. Yeah, props. Isa pa.
1, 2,
3.
Taray?
Yan, taray! Nako, sobrang proud ako. Talaga pagkakalat ko yan bukas. Sabi ko, ayan, nag-screenshot si Miss Regine Tolentino.
Abangan ko na yung mukha ko sa sa IG mo.
IG mo, thank you.
Ganun, inabakan talaga, di ba?
What's your Instagram, JCAS?
JCAS_NYC.
Yes. NYC. Sa akin is Jessie tapos _ding. Daing pero ding. O, di ba? Sa US, ding na ako. Bakla. Oo. Thank you, Miss Regine. Pasensya na. I know, gusto niyo pa mag-lunch dyan. Thank you.
Mag-final.
Okay lang. Kahit wala ka na. Magta-toast tayo. Miss Regine Tolentino, it's an honor. Thank you so much.
Everybody who's listening and watching, and Miss Regine Tolentino, this has been Over a Glass or Two.
Or
A bottle.
Thank you. I love you.
Good morning, good night, good afternoon, bye. Love you.
Bye. Bye, Rosie. Ang cute. Bye. Mwah. Thank you.